Your emotions are the response to your thoughts. But if you care more about the feeling, then your thoughts will respond to the feeling. Oh, that's so big. Write that down. That is so big. So when you say, I'm visualizing not for the work of it, not to make something happen, not to fix something that's broken, not to get somewhere I haven't been, not to improve something that's not as good, I'm going there for the entertainment of it. I'm going there for the sensation of that experience. I'm going there for the relief of it. I'm going there for the relief of it. Before you know it, it's going to feel like the next logical step, and then it has to be. A woman said to us, my daughter wants me to buy this bed and breakfast, and she put a guilt trip on me by saying, oh mother, if we could just buy this, it would make up for everything that's gone wrong in my life. And her mother said, should I do it? And we said, never under those conditions. When something feels that big, buying that's not going to change that vibration. In other words, you can't take action and then clean up your vibration. You got to clean up your vibration, and then the action will be inspired, you see. You are a very big dreamer. And by most standards, as they look at what you are now living, people would say in a comparative fashion, you have no reason to complain about anything. But your dreams are proportionate only to where you are, you see. And you've expanded so far beyond where you are, but you didn't expand to torture yourself. You expanded to call yourself. You expanded to soothe yourself. You expanded for the fun of the closing of the gap, for the riding of the river. Jerry and Esther went whitewater rafting last summer in Colorado. And the man, as they went to the river guide said to them, friends, this river is not Disneyland, and we cannot turn it off. And we want to say the same thing to you. Your stream is calling you, and that's why you feel such strong desire to flow with it. And then Jerry and Esther didn't say to him, the river looked treacherous. It was really an amazing experience for them. Powerful river. Not one of them, incidentally, thought about turning their raft upstream and paddling. It was clear to them that that river was going to have its way with them. But Jerry and Esther did not say to their guide, where will our raft come out? And he would have said many miles downstream. They did not say, well, we would like to put our raft back on the bus and drive it down the canyon, and we'll put it into the river a few hundred yards from where we will take it out because we prefer instant manifestation. He would have accommodated them. He liked them very much, and they paid him a lot of money, and so he would have done anything that they wanted. But he would have said, whatever you want, crazy lady, but I thought you wanted a ride on this river. And this is the thing that we want to say to you. We know you want to ride on this river. And so when you're not noticing so much where you are in relationship to where you want to be, but instead you're riding the river, then you realize, and this may help, you're not ever going to get it done. There's always going to be something else out there. You're always going to be standing in this place where there's more. So you got to get used to the unfulfilled gap. When you make peace with the fact that you are eternally expanding, it takes the sting out of what hasn't expanded because it's always going to be there. And then you start enjoying the experience of having been inspired to more, and now you're using your clarity and your emotional guidance to get into alignment with that inspiration. And that's what life is. That's what the thrill of life is. Don't you know people who wanted stuff and then they got it and now they're bored? Sort of, it's like nobody's home when you look in their eyes. Because they thought that it was all about getting that, and then they got that, and now they don't have any more zest. But when you realize that life will always cause you to expand and that there will always be more, and you stop lamenting where you're not, and instead you are eager about where you're going. So the perfect stance, the perfect attitudinal stance is satisfied with where I am by making lists of positive aspects and things I appreciate. Satisfied with where I am and eager for more. That's who you are.
Thank you.
Helpful?
Very helpful. Thank you.